Hello, welcome back to another tutorial on Canva. Today we're going to be looking at AI generated content within Canva. So let's go ahead and get started with the template. If you want to go ahead and find your own, feel free to, but I went ahead and found one, and it's going to be in my templates and my starred content. So if you find a template that you like, you can go ahead and star it, and then it'll show up in this folder right here. So I just went ahead and picked just a standard 1080 by 1920 wallpaper here that's winter themed. So what I'm going to go ahead and do with that is I'm going to go ahead and generate some assets that I can use to fill up this space. So we go over here to elements, and we can go ahead and click right here where Canva has their AI image generator. So there's a few different options for what you can do within their generation tool. So you can either generate an image, a graphic, or a video. For this purpose, I'm going to go ahead and select graphics, and what it'll generate is basically what's in this elements tab right here. So like this camera, for example, is a graphic. It's basically clip art. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that because we don't need it. And then back to the AI image generator. And I kind of want some blue clouds that kind of blend in with this image. So I'm going to go ahead and generate puffy winter clouds that are snowing. And we'll go ahead and see what type of style it's going to go ahead and pick. You can go ahead and pick your own style here. It just kind of depends on what you want to do, or Canva will generate it for you and give you 4 different options, each in a different style. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it does go ahead and take a second for the image to generate. So I'll go ahead and speed this up for when it's done. Okay, perfect. So we have our generated images right here, and you know, it's not going to be perfect every time. This is still pretty early in Canva's integration with AI, so it's not going to be perfect, but if you want, you can go ahead and generate it again. It'll give you some different options, but one thing to be aware of, however, is your usages are limited. So you have credits, and each time you generate an image, you lose a credit. You can regain credits by subscribing or upgrading to Canva Pro. So it's really just up to you on if you think that would be worth it for you or not. But anyway, I like the look of this one right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drag that on, and it just shows up right on our image right there. So I think I want a few of them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and duplicate this image, maybe do 3 of them, and kind of do an arranged look right here, a pyramid. And yeah, that's good. So that's just one thing that you could generate. And if we wanted to do an image, what that would look like is I'll go ahead and just use the same exact prompt here in the image generation so you can see what the image is going to look like as opposed to a graphic. So what you can see here is the image that it generated is pretty photorealistic. We'll go ahead and see how it looks when it's actually on the page here. So that looks pretty good overall. And each different one is kind of a different image, a different perspective on the same scene. So one thing as well that Canva AI offers is video generation. So it's about like a 5-second or so video, and your usage credits on this are going to be way less than it would be on the image or the graphic. But it's still kind of cool to see what it'll come up with. So I'll go ahead and paste the same prompt in here and see what it gives us. Okay, now that the video is generated, let's go ahead and give it a watch. So as I said, this is a very short 5-second video. The way I like to look at it is it kind of acts as stock footage instead of like a full video. So if you're looking just a certain shot that you can add to your video that's more of like an establishing shot or something that's not super important that you source directly, you can use the Canva video generator for this. So like landscapes work really well. Nothing like super involved, I would say, is really the point of this video generation. Like I said, it's basically use it as stock footage for like nature or landscapes. That's what it works the best with. So yeah, like I said, this is just a quick overview on AI within Canva. And one thing to note is within this apps section down here, we have quite a bit of different third-party programs that you can use and then import into Canva. One thing to note, however, is a lot of these are paid subscriptions. So if you do like one, you can go ahead and investigate it and see if it'll work for your project. But they have image generators, music generators, AI avatars. There's a whole litany of options within here that you can play around with to better suit your project. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. We hope that was helpful for you. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.